Get on at you. All right, y'all thought we was done, but I'm back. Check out your boy right here. Your boy says Missouri foster parent to more than 40 kids accused of child touchulation, statutory sodomization, and statutory rapealization. He's statutory all the way around the board. This boy's out of control. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast. I don't know if this is a model citizen, but I just like the intro.
Savage Media.
And this is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been Keep It P. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way that I do. If this is your first time seeing this program, please make sure you hit the like button because that helps with the algorithms. And then also make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell for notifications so that you can be alerted each and every time that I decide to go live. Thank you so much. Let's get into the crucimus of the toothmus, shall we? Because there's definitely some gruesome tooths going on here. It's been a while. But I need to snap y'all back into reality where y'all thinking it's a whole bunch of black criminality going on here. No, that's not really what's happening. Um, it's a lot of PC crime going on here. So let me switch gears here, get on to the story. Matter of fact, so y'all can see blowing up a little bit. Real prominent shot. All right, there we go. It's a Missouri man and a reported longtime foster parent was recently charged with connection with the molestation of three children in his care. Over the course of several decades, the man in question has fostered 42 children for a Show Me State foster care program, according to the local television news report. But you wouldn't have had a lot of these kids with that. I'm dead. The report says that he also was a state certified and licensed to be a foster parent. Lionization right off the top. Nobody cares about his credentials. He's touching and feeling. He's on that Heff. Ronald Graham Jr. of Elkton, Missouri, now stands accused of 10 felony counts, including statutory rape, statutory sodomy, and child molestation, according to court records filed February 9th. February 9th. The alleged incident bears dates 1995, 2010, 2015, 2018, and 2021. Why hasn't this been functioning? Oh my, hold on, my mic ain't right. I thought I had to right. See, it has right. See, something about this program when it switched back and forth to the thing here. Let me just make sure this is good. Sometimes when it switches to the intro, it goes to this mic. I got another mic here. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you so much. Dominic, where you tapping in from? Yeah, tell me where you tapping in. See, I got two mics. I got two mics. I got a mic right here, and I got a mic here, and a mic right here. And some it switches back and forth between the mics without me knowing. This is the mic that I wanted to have. earbuds and all that. Is that better? Is that better? I can't be having the audio. I like that. And where you tapping in from? Where you tapping in from? Now that they have seen you and your family, once you tap in, where you tapping in, you know, you tap in. This is the victims of this case are alleged to have been as young as 12 years old. The defendants have reported to the investigators that the alleged abuse on numerous occasions of course, responsibility. Muffled sound is, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. This thing been like switching. Yeah, this joint is weird, man. It's been switching. Here we go. That's this mic. I don't know. It's funny, man. It's been doing that lately. Okay. What about this one? This okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just use this one. I got like three mics, man. Thank y'all for telling me because I hate the audio issues. That makes such a whack show. But it goes on to say the television station reported that the Lincoln County resident currently has three children living in his home. His wife is said to have reportedly been completely unaware of any abuse allegations. Bullshit. She was participating in it. Stop it. You see, this is why this stuff keep happening to these babies. Because article after article that we read, y'all don't place the responsibility and demonize the people like they should be. So y'all basically are complicit in saying that it's okay. This is terrible. But this is why I wanted to read this, just so y'all know where the mind of the dominant society is right now. If they doing this to their own kids, imagine what they're doing to yours at school or at the doctor or at this, that, and the other. Pay attention. It says uh, she was completely unaware of any alleged abuse, and multiple incidents allegedly occurred during the times when the defendant's spouse was traveling out of town. The Children's Division had previously found proof of pre preponderance of evidence that the suspect has sexually abused a minor child in his home, according to the criminal complaint. Why is they tippy toeing around all of this? This dude is the scum of the earth. Y'all done gave him a certification to watch over kids, somebody who's supposed to be trusted, and this, that, and the third. And this dude's Hugh Hefner. This dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he got doggy peen too. It says local media in the area have questioned how the state routinely placed more children in Graham despite a record of engaged. So he had previous investigations, huh? They telling on themselves. This is PCP gone wild. This is I'm white and I say so. This is also Dub S eating itself from within. It's like, of course she knew. Of course she knew. It says, it goes on to say, but reporters have been met with largely formulaic responses about the legal duties imposed upon various authorities by the state. Missouri's Department of Social Service released the following statement in response to the questions. They said under the Missouri State Department of Social Services must contact law enforcement agencies when it receives a report of merit and investigation. Law enforcement agencies may co-investigate or provide other assistance. Information related to specific child abuse and neglect investigations is closed and confidential under Missouri law, except under very limited circumstances. Please see statute, blah, 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 blah. You may find additional information about child abuse and neglect hotline. Blah. What? So basically, y'all saying it's not the police's duty to tell the other agency that y'all got a pedo working for you or being employed
by the state, because at that point, aren't you employed by the state? They do. They always humanize them. They always get so dumb. They don't know nothing. Let this have been a black person. They would implicate the person, the spouse, anybody that came to their house. They'd be looking at their friends that came through. They would try to make this a whole RICO type of joint. It goes on to say law enforcement is also keeping mum on at present. Both police and prosecutors refuse to go on camera, stating that this is an ongoing investigation and that they expect to find more victims. Law and Crime reached out to Lincoln County Prosecutor's Office for additional details on the story, but no response was immediately forthcoming. And y'all, that's the end of the story. Let me tell y'all something about propaganda, or let me share with y'all something that maybe you might have missed. Did you there's a lot of hot potato blame placed here, like the agency didn't tell us that he was a pedo. Well, this didn't happen to there. But nobody's saying like what kind of punishment Cuz should get. He's faced with 10 felony counts, but they don't say how much time. You just because he's faced with those accounts don't mean he's gonna get convicted of anything. So this dude will live on to touch and feel again. And this is why there's always a plethora of these stories to do, because PC society don't give a damn about them kids. How we know they don't give a damn about them kids? Because they let little fucktards like this get off, let the wife or the girlfriend escape free. You know, she had everything to do with it. So now even if they get him and go to jail, she gonna perpetuate the same thing, because she gonna need that same old fix back that they was getting when they was doing all of the madness to the shorties. It's simple math. It said, remember, this is also an effort to normalize pedos. You're right about, very smart individual you are. Yes, that is something that we should have learned well, you obviously learned it. So thanks for sharing that with the class, because you are so right. A lot of these articles that we do here, especially with this kind, like just like in the last one we did with the boy being in the room at the feces, I know that there was some sexual, some sexual abuse going on there too. It usually runs hand to hand with that type of heathen demonism. But you're totally right. They are trying to normalize pedos, and I think that this was a dog whistle article to do so. Yep. And notice, and I'm gonna take it one step deeper. They only trying to normalize it because they know it's they people that perpetuate it. Just like meth has become a public health crisis because they people get high on it. It ain't lock them up and throw away the key like it was niggas in crack area. See, so you're right about that. Wow, man. I got a bunch of stories. Thanks to Mr. Von Savage Media for hitting me with a plethora. I got a couple more to go through. That's why they didn't trash him. That's right. They never do. Notice that. They didn't even trash the parents in the last article, all simultaneously saying that this is the worst case of abuse and this child never lived a life. He never lived a life. He was in perpetual torture, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't trash them either. Oh, I got some more funk for you. I got some Hungarian funk for you on these articles real quick. Yeah, I got some joints for y'all. And also don't forget that Hugh Hefner has doggy peen. I just want everybody to know that Hugh Hefner can't stay away from Chihuahuas and Berkshires and teacup poodles. He just got to poke them. I just want to say that. There's another one. So we got the racist. Yeah, okay. Man sentenced to prison for slitting roommate's throat over baseless claim the victim was starting a Nazi cult. Yeah, right. That sounds like the overlay for the underlay. Says Gusty grandma fends off armed, naked kidnapped her for 20 hours until missing Whirly score prompts. Nah, that sounds like some bullshit either. I'm not reading that. It says, let the girl decide who I rape first, her or her brother. Minnesota sex offender accused of threatening to torture, murder, and rape his former victim and his family. Wow. Disgraced chiropractor pleads guilty to sex crimes against 9 former patients and employees, including teens and minors. Boy, it's tight on the PC teen. It's tight on the PC child out there, man. Boy, you getting it at the doctor's office when you're born. You getting it at the daycare. You're getting it at school. You getting it at the after school program. You go older, it's the chiropractor. It's your parent. Man, it's tight in PC society on for the kids, man. It's like we the only voice out here advocating for the kids out here, man. Ain't nobody advocating for the kids. Here go another one. Philadelphia teacher charged with sexually assaulting 17-year-old student in the car. Told you. Should I go on? Jury takes 15 minutes to convict Miami cop of sexually assaulting underage family member of 8 at gunpoint. Wow. Back in the day, we never had to go through that. Yeah, actually, back in the day, we went through a lot of this. It's just that a lot of crimes are being filmed and media is so mass now. Breeze, what it do? It's just that media is so saturated, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you know, these kind of stories flourish now because there's a lot of space and opportunity. So as y'all see, there's a lot of, mom accused of Munchausen by proxy abuse of infant by making the child vomit so she couldn't gain weight. Ew, like they just, and these is all PC crimes here. I'm chill, man. Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm emoji, fold you, scold you about being on code. They trying to normalize pedos. That's what we just learned. I got more news. I'm coming right back. I'm on the roll right now. Please make love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Please make anti-black racism be one to you, family. Please make anti-black racism a public health crisis. For real, for real. And take this commercial. I'll be right back with you. Set up the thing, set out the alert.
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that ride before you went on the date. I told you motherfucker I got your money yet, man. The fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you
Hey Ray Ray. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's into Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Russian cream, leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back, back, back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back, back, back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back, back, back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it.
Music 2Z.